Hello, all my lovely individuals. Welcome to You Matter because you matter. And if you know me, I do have my other main page called Empath Divine Intuitive. It's always on the platform that you can click it and take it there for divinational type reads. So I wanted to just do a quick message because it was kind of dawning on me today about, manifesting the things you want and speaking the things that you want. I feel like someone's prayer is literally this close to being answered. Like I'm talking about like you can literally fall into it. That's how close it is. Now, of course, you don't see it physically, but energetically it's there. I feel like a healthy way that somebody may need to rewrite their belief system and put a muzzle on their negative subconscious is sometimes you may have to visit the things that you want. So I'm going to give you an example of what I'm feeling. Let's say for somebody out there that wants to get a home, you want to buy a home, right? It's in one of your vision boards. Your vision is for you to be a homeowner and to buy a home. And I feel this energy, and this may actually channel, like this actually may happen for somebody that you may get a friend that says, hey, they have an open house, come with me. And immediately, if you're in a negative belief system and you don't believe, oh, why would I go to a open house? I don't got no money for a house. First of all, watch your words because the power of the tongue is real. So already by you saying that I don't have no money for a house, that's what you're speaking out, right? So you don't want to go because you feel like it's a waste of your time. It's stupid. So I feel like if that happens towards you at any time span of your life, I feel like something is going to approach very soon for some of you. Take it, the offer, even if no one asks you. Let's say you're scrolling on social media and you see there's an open house for a house and this house is catching your eyes. Go. A lot of times for the things that we want, we can actually go and see it. So let's say you guys want to manifest a new home. You don't want to be in a home you live in, you want a new home. Go to this open house. Go to this open house. You know how many people go to open houses and a lot of them ain't buying no house. They just go there to sightsee and look at the house because you need something to envision it by. Sometimes we need a picture to help us to daydream and envision the things that we want. So if you go to this open house and you look at this house and go for an open house that is specifying what kind of house you want. So let's say you want a 5-bedroom house with 2 bedrooms. They have an open house with that, go to it. And this may not be the exact dream house you want, but fill it out. When you're walking in the different rooms of this house, that's when you start envisioning. Bring your vision notebook with you and start writing. How does it make you feel? Envision you walking into that home and it's your house. Listen to them when they're talking about the money and what to put down, and then you can start also manifesting the money and things that you would need. I feel like if you do this approach, you will have that memory locked inside of your subconscious. And then when you start praying and speaking into it, it will replace what you didn't believe in. If you was to look up anything on YouTube, if you was to type in, how did I manifest my new home? How did I manifest a house? I'm pretty certain you're going to come across some very good motivated people. That's just common people that's going to tell you how they manifested. And they may tell it to you in a spiritual way. They may tell it to you in a religious way. They just may tell it to you just regular. But it's the power of tongue and the belief. So I use the home as an example because some of you, that's what it can be. But it's for anything that you want. Anything you want. A new car, a job. Sometimes you got to feel it. You got to feel it. You got to put out applications, and I hate to say this, but even if it's a job you don't want, just put it out just to see, to give you that stamina. So the power of manifestation and prayer really is powerful because the first thing we have to have before anything, well, I always tell people is gratitude, but after the fact is that you have to believe in what you set out. And no, it is not easy to do at first because most people, when you start manifesting, you're coming from a dark place of not believing, and it's nothing bad by you not believing. A lot of us have lack of faith for stuff because it usually will go in deeper from even how we were raised and how you never got to see it, right? If someone was to tell you right now that you have the capability of manifesting $1 million multiple ways, would you believe it? Feel free to write it on here. Whatever platform you see this on, because I am going to share this on another platform, but whatever platform you see it on, answer it. And if you was to say no, you don't think that's possible, that's the question you have to work in. Why do I feel that I am not capable of, manifesting or making multiple streams of income that can equal up to $1 million. Why do I feel like that? And usually it always goes back to a belief state from when we were younger. It could even be how we were growing up. Maybe people, you grew up in poverty and you just really felt there was no way out. So I feel like this was the message I had to put out there, because I feel like for someone, you are very close to manifesting what you want. Like, you're literally so close to having it. And I always tell people this: underneath the fear, underneath the doubts, is the blessing. And sometimes it just takes something as simple as changing your belief system. And yes, you're going to have to do this multiple times a day until you get it implanted in your head that this can happen, for God and the universe and your higher sources to reveal and show you ways. Because I always tell people there's multiple doors that open up. I'm talking about millions of doors. Yes, there is. There's multiple doors that's open up that can lead you on the path of where you need to be. So I hope that this helps somebody, because I feel like you guys are getting very close to making some type of powerful sacrifice for your happiness here. And it's getting close. You're getting ready to make some type of sacrifice for your highest good here. Because the sacrifice can even be as far as your mental state, with you believing that you can be able to have this. That's a sacrifice to take, right? It's a risk. And I feel like somebody is very close to making all of this transpire here. So some healthy ways of manifesting the things that you want, even when you're making your vision boards, you're putting down the visions and the pictures and things of that sort, and then you have to envision it yourself. But sometimes you can even take it a step further of visiting it. Now, if someone has an envisionment of going to Cancun and you go, well, listen, I ain't got no money to go to Cancun, go on the internet. That's the beauty of the internet. You even can type these things up. You can call, travel places and ask these questions about traveling and things of that sort, and that will help you to get that envisionment. But I really feel that someone is very close to receiving their blessing. It's literally right underneath you. But it's something you have to change. It's your belief system. And I feel like once you change your belief system, that will give you enough confidence to make a sacrifice. And remember, sacrifice is basically saying you're going to let something go for your highest good. Even rewriting your negative subconscious and believing it's a sacrifice here, right? Because you got so comfortable in that state. Not saying that you're negative, but you got so comfortable in that state to feel, I don't feel that anything is possible. So this is a channel message for me that I felt that I had to get out there. And I really hope that this can help someone. Feel free to share it. But I really do feel like you guys are very close to receiving the things that you want, receiving the things that is meant for you on your path and your journey here. I feel that there are multiple ways that we can get the things that we want. I don't feel like it's just one way or two ways or three ways for us to get these things. And if one thing doesn't work for you, the second thing doesn't work for you, switch it up. Be open to how you're going to receive it, especially when it comes to manifesting the things that we want. So I hope this helps you guys. Take care of yourself. Remember, you matter. That's the important thing. Bye for now.